Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your Tennessee first drawing, just as I suspected, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, boom, boom. How can you go wrong with the number one combination? I need to see love in order for me to display this type of love. Appreciate the love. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I just got kicked off another platform for showing you the special formula in my time. Again, over and over and over again. I didn't even get a chance to get to this part, but this is the good part. So, again, as you can see, promised to manifest my number one big money pattern today, and I got proof. Ladies and gentlemen, again, if you follow the simple winning instructions, the win, what do? Focus on my top five. Remember, that's what when you email me, let me know that. You have to let me know that. Otherwise, I'm going to ignore the email. And I don't mean to be mean. I don't mean to be this way. But I have so many people tugging on me from different directions, different states, different countries. You have to know that to win, you need to focus on the top five three digits, which I promised the first two. You see that. I don't have to go any further. I let you know that they will manifest, not maybe, not might, or I think. Y'all know I don't do that shit. So again, I said it would drop between 11.4 and 11.11. I also guaranteed you would see it in your state and Tennessee. I also said that you would see it within the next 24 to 48 hours. That's detail. Where's the love? Where's the love? I'll just jump from one platform to another. I can go to Facebook. Somebody got to show some love. So again, when I tell you that this will happen and you're not listening, something's wrong.
He got great ass cars. They got great houses and everything. They know what this stuff is for.
Okay. Nope, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Don't allow. Don't allow. Let's go over here. Photos. Here. 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 Okay. Let's keep it moving. 9648. 20 hours ago, 20 hours ago, 20 hours ago, 20 hours ago, just 20 hours ago, just 20 hours ago, ladies and gentlemen. And you wonder why my Jamaican friends, they invest in every single number I produce. Appreciate the love. I really do. Shh, 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 shh. You should be writing down these numbers you see me crossing out. I crossed them out because I use this for advertising. So since I can't invest, and the reason why I can't invest because I have so many people who are requesting my services. I said this number would manifest from 11:05 to 11:12. I also guaranteed you would see it in Tennessee. And I said you would see it within the next 24 to 48 hours today. Ladies and gentlemen, 14 hours ago, I was showing the fuck off. 14 hours ago, look at this. Do you see how I backed up that other number? Do you see this? So, when the numbers speak and you don't listen, you miss. Again. Boom. Y'all remember that drop yesterday? I'm going to stop talking. I'm talking too much. Guaranteed this would go to Tennessee. They say you don't miss a good thing until it's gone. I can fold every lottery and put it in my pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can recognize that fire, which I promise will manifest between 11:05 and 11:12, just one day, 24 hours. That was actually 14 hours. Only 14 hours. To manifest what I promised with proof. You can't beat this type of sacred information. I told you before, when I go here, there's nobody else there. I'm the only one. So that should tell you something. That should tell you a lot. That should tell you a whole lot about me. But ain't nobody listening. Okay, let's go over here. Let's put it in there. Bam. Blam, 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 blam. Make it my story. Blam, blam, blam. Here we go. Blam, 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 blam. There we go. And let's see here. Next. There you go. Okay, let's see here. Michigan Lottery. Bwam, bwam, bwam. Okay. 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 All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to your 3-digit again, 987. You're going to need pencil and paper. Okay. We're going to go with 903, 903. We're going to go with 530. And we're going to go with 643. We are going to go with, remember I told you that 836, 836. We're going to go with 703. We're going to go with 805. 667, it'll be 676. On fire. 151. Black sheep. 484. Black sheep. And 699. Very last number you see. Okay, so I am going to take that out of there. Come on over here. I should have started off with that 4-digit. I mean, the 4-digit, but I didn't. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I don't practice this. So, doesn't make me a doctor, doesn't make me an attorney. I just know a little something about what I feel, how I feel, and why I am feeling it. A lot of you don't know that they don't call motion pictures because shit is moving. They call motion pictures because they fuck with your emotions to program you, reprogram you from the way that you naturally were. Nine 8-7, 3-digit, 11-6 to 11-13. Today is 11-6. 9-8-7. This is Tennessee first draw. Get ready, VIP. Here it comes. So, bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. Okay, okay. So, okay, let's go right here. We'll be looking at Texas in a minute after I do this 4-digit. And let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go back over here. And okay, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that delay. 1263, 1263, 1263, 1263, 1263, 1264, 1265, 1266. Okay. Let's go take a look at your 9648. Hmm. Watch out for 5703. Watch out for 5730. Watch out for 5073. And watch out for 5528. Also watch out for 4917. Seven 7150. Number we were dealing with is 9648. Nine 648. 9648. 1, 2, 3, 4. I told you 7194 5570 7350. And let's see here. 9648. And you will also see 9750, 9750, 9750. Hmm. 9648. Okay, 9648 is a 4-digit. Nine, 6, 4, 8. That's Tennessee's first draw. Let's take this over to the Discord. Get ready, VIP. Okay, there you have that. Going to Texas. Nothing yet for Texas. So what I'll do is I'll kind of go over some of these big money patterns that you will see. You're going to see that 448. I already expressed that to you more than once. I told you it was going to drop. Ladies and gentlemen, 4044 and 4404. As you can see, I was not playing around with the number that I found to put the fire by. Stop playing with me. I make this look easy, and it's not. Your number one number. Do you know what I go through trying to decide which ones to put there and be right 95% of the time? manifesting them straight, showing it to you in writing as proof. Zero 19, promise the top two numbers. To win, what do you need to focus on? The top five. What do I promise? The first two. Number 3 and number 4 are guaranteed. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to step further. I triple dollar signed 109 to manifest quickly. Y'all not paying attention to me though. Ladies and gentlemen, 9580. There you have it, triple dollar sign. Promised my very last number you see would manifest first yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it again. The first best alternate. Again, to win, what do you focus on? The top 5. Okay, why? Because I promised the triple dollar signs and fire, they will manifest between 11:3 and 11:10. Yesterday was 11:5. I said it would go to Georgia. They went to Georgia. You're 3299. Ladies and gentlemen, I guaranteed specifically the number 3 number would manifest. By the deadline, ladies and gentlemen, there's your 964, and they had a bonus draw. Pay attention. You see this. Number 1 number, straight. I said it would manifest between 10:31 and 11:07 in North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it again. You see that right there? Do you see this right here? Straight, straight. I want you to see this for yourself. There's your 064, there's your 720. There's your 064, number 1 number. There's your 720, promised triple dollar sign to manifest straight. And there you have it again, over and over and over again. I am so certain I can promise this will happen. But you're not listening. You're not listening. Ladies and gentlemen, 8205. As you can see, I triple dollar sign the very last number you see to manifest first. But you're not listening. I said it would drop, manifest, and fall and hit your state between 11:3 and 11:10. I said it would go to Florida. But nobody's listening. There's your 987, number 1 number, your number 1 number for Tennessee today. Ladies and gentlemen, your 9648, there it is right there, 9684. I went a step further and put the only number on fire so you would not miss. So if you missing, go get your 5-year-old grandchildren, children, nieces, nephews, whatever. Let them come to me, because that's who I should be conveying this information to. Really, you can see it for yourself. And it only took 14 hours to do this magic trick. Do you see this? Y'all not paying attention. Seven 529 Texas 11-6. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, automatically 7295 8610 and we are going 7529 8643 8642 8644 8430 will be the first best alternate triple dollar sign promising its debut to manifest. Watching out for 5039. I'm going to have to put some fire on that one. All right. 9417. Once again, that's a very strong combination. This is how you recognize and identify these big money patterns. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so all right, I see Carmel listen. Carmel 85. Carmel 85. All right, all right. So oh man, what did I do wrong here? Why is this not doing what it's supposed to do? Oh, I see now. Okay. Let's see here. Um, okay. So we got Tennessee sold up Now, let's move on to Texas. Oh, you're 7529. I was working on that. Good thing I looked at this. Okay. All right. All right. I did say 8610. I did say 9750, or did I not? No, we did not. That was for the other 7 numbers. So, we are running your 7295. The only other possible way would be the number that just fell, or 5792. Repeat, 5792. So let's see here. Let's get that out of there. Let's go up here. Your number is 7529. And you have 8643, 8642, 8644. And remember, your 5093 and your 5039 is on fire. And don't forget about your 9417. And this is 7529. Four digits. Texas. Okay. Okay, so I can go 5279, 5297. I can also go 5729, 5792, just to see. Okay. 5927, 5972, 7259, 7295, 7529, 7592, 7925, 7952, 9257, 9275, 9527, 9572, 9725, 9752. Okay, so I can take this. You will see these numbers. Make sure you got 8644 in that mix. That's your only double So look for 8633 and look for 8655 as well. 116. Let's see here. Let me. Uh, 7. Okay, gotcha. Let me go ahead and take care of this real quick. And okay, let's go check it out now. Let's see here. You're 194, 194, 194. Here's one of those special predictions. Where's the love? Where's the love? Do I have to keep reminding you to show me love? Do I have to keep reminding you all to show me love? Guess I need to shut it down and go to another platform. Again, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I guarantee 941. I also have your 194 straight. And that should have been your sign to connect the dots. To win, again, focus on the top 5 3 digits. I said they will manifest from 11.3 to 11.10. I also guaranteed the number 3 number in your state, Texas, guaranteed to manifest today straight. Again, guaranteed to manifest straight. I'm going to give you the same damn numbers. Why? My numbers don't lie, as you can see. I really do appreciate the love that you're showing me, and that's why I'm showing you love back. Again, to win, Focus on the top 5, 3 digits. I said they will manifest 11-3 to 11-10. I also guarantee the number 3 number 2 times. This was done at 6:12 a.m. Said it would go to Texas. It went to Texas. Okay. Let's move over to the 4-digit real quick, just so we can see that we're on track. Oh, we got the 4-digit already, 7529. Wow, they dropped my 2666 straight. 2666 straight. Okay. So I might as well go ahead and check out that 194 real quick. Uh, 194, 149, 923, 673, 723, 206, 190, 642, 029, 061, 352. I am triple dollar signing right now. 266 on fire. And 122 straight. Very last number you see. Promised to repeat and treble. And this is for your 194, 3-digit. In most cases, you'll see this happening. Okay, so the next number will be revealed around about 12:30 Georgia. That's about an hour from now. I'm going to take a small break, and I will try to return with some more good news. And let's see. Okay. One 149 923 673 723 206 190 642 029 061 352 266 and 122. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so far we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. All right, I'll try to get to a few of these emails, as they do tend to load up on me. And let me make sure. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. And let me go over a few of these expecting. The numbers circled are obviously huge, big money patterns. You can see them more than once. You can also see the big money patterns to come. This was a year ago tomorrow. I want you people to stop expecting money. That's what's happening here. You're expecting money, but you're expecting it out of lack. So, what I want you to do is not to expect it. And the way that you do this is you're not expecting money because you already have it. You're not expecting any money because you already are wealthy. This is one of the keys to attracting. So you take this number and write it down for yourself. You take that number and you recite it 3 times at a time. You can even take that number and do a libation with that number with water and let the water do the manifestation for you. But your intent has to be strong. So what is your intent? Not to expect it. Why? Because you already have it. How can you expect something that you already have? I'm going to see everybody at the winner's table no matter what. I do love you all. Abundant prosperity in health and in wealth to all who follow me and believe in the hard work that you see me accomplishing every single day without fail.